Hello, everybody. My name is Jax, and welcome back to Stunfisk and Chill, aka the OBS window. Just kidding. Today, I will be going through all 6 Jurassic Park / World movies and ranking them from worst to best. Spoiler alert: we already know what last place is. This will contain. Am I gonna spoil the movie? This will not contain spoilers to Jurassic World Dominion. If you want to know nothing about the movie, then don't watch that part of the video. So yeah, here we go. 6th place, we got Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. As you can clearly see here, I gave it a 2.5 stars. So this movie is mid as balls. So I'll talk about what I like and then what I don't really like. And yeah. So what I like about the movie is I like the first hour. How we set up that we're going to need... Okay, go away, ad. Set up that we're going to need... Oh my god, what? Okay. Set up... I like how it sets up that we're going to need Owen to help us out here getting these dinosaurs off the island. I also like the moral dilemma that's brought up. Do we let them live or do we keep them? Why is so many ads popping up? Holy smokes. Okay. So yeah. Like other good things, obviously this movie, like all the Jurassic Park and World movies look amazing. So I don't really have to talk about that. Unless they look really, really good. But the good really ends there. Also, the Brachiosaurus? Whatever the one, when they're like leaving the island when it's all blown up. And it's like on the dock and it's like, no! That was amazing. That was probably the best part of the film. Then we get to the second half where things go downhill really quick. So first of all, we're going, and we find out that these dinosaurs are gonna be sold at an auction, and with the richest people like in the world, and it's just so weird. On top of that, they talk about weaponizing dinosaurs, which is objectively a bad idea. And also, like, how they present it with pointing the red dot at someone is just stupid. And if you're going to point a red dot at someone holding a gun, then you might as well just shoot them. But that actually returns in its sequel Dominion, which oh god. Anyways, yeah, I don't mind the first hour of this movie. The rest of it's pretty mid. Gotta be honest. I do like how this movie. Okay, actually no, I don't like how this movie doesn't make the dinosaurs feel like mythical creatures at all. It makes it feel like they're like some it's just like something that you could auction off, like a product, and it just loses the magicalness of the dinosaurs. Oh, I forgot to talk about the actual plot of the story. The clone girl who's cloned from the humans. I think they did a poor job, although she does have good motivations. I feel like she's not a inherently bad character, but I don't know. I just did not like that cloning plotline, which continues into the next one. I also don't like how the main villain, besides evil CEO man that hates the creator of Jurassic Park's friend for no reason, we were introduced to some hybrid Velociraptor or something. It has a cool cage kill, but besides that, it's just uninteresting. Oh yeah, also on the island when Owen Grady is like paralyzed and rolling away from the lava, that was also a pretty stupid scene. So yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of trashing on this movie. It is watchable, although I don't really like some of the decisions it makes. It's like the base Last Jedi, except no one likes it. Even like people like the Last Jedi, but like no one likes this movie. So yeah, Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom #5. Hopefully this doesn't spoil the rest of the. Oh god. Next up, #5. Okay, don't click off the video. You gotta hear me out here. #5 is The Lost World: Jurassic Park. This is probably. Okay, no, we have to start with the good. Start with the good. The good is that I like the second half of this movie. I think the second half of this movie works decently. Um, we get to see dinosaurs in the real world for the first time, which is cool. Um, yeah, I like Jeff Goldblum. I don't like him leading, but I like Jeff Goldblum. He's funny. Um, God, that the actor next to Jeff Goldblum, I forgot his name. He's pretty questionable in this. Uh, and yeah, so let's not talk about the positives, negatives. This is probably one of Steven Spielberg's worst movies, besides Ready Player One. Sorry, Eli. Um, so yeah, so this movie is literally a rehash of the first one, except like John Hammond kind of like throws Ian into this throws him into this situation because his family's here. You have like it's like the reason why I don't like this as much is because it's literally copying and pasting the first Jurassic Park movie, which is just it's just not a good version of it at all. So we have Ian, who's supposed to be the guy who knows stuff. Then you have his girlfriend or wife, I don't even remember, who's supposed to like help the dinosaurs, but then she also brings a T-Rex, tries to nurture a T-Rex. She does it twice in the movie. First time led to a pretty cool sequence, but the second time I was like, why? And then you have Vince Vaughn, that's his name, who's trying to be the Ian Malcolm character, but Ian Malcolm's already in the movie. Why do we need another funny guy? Um, so yeah, and then there's like a bunch of side characters that you just do not care about at all. Um, but what I like about this movie is that first of all, there's two T Rexes, also the baby T Rex. It does capture the mythical side of what dinosaurs are, especially how it introduces it to the real world, which I do really appreciate about this film. Um, but in terms of like a plot level, like I was saying before, if I want to watch a movie like a Jurassic Park movie, I'm always gonna be watching the first one. This like I would never choose this one over the first one. Like even if I wanted a Jeff Goldblum experience, I'd watch the first one. I mean, obviously. So yeah, that's all I have to really say about the Lost World Jurassic Park. I do like it. I just don't find it as an original story as much. Oh yeah, Ian's kid's fine. Kid character, just like the first one. I mean, it's like you cannot deny it, the parallels between this and the first Jurassic Park. So, anyways, on to one that's nothing like anything before. We have Jurassic Park 3. Now, this is widely regarded as one of the probably the worst besides Fallen Kingdom in the franchise. But I don't think that clearly. So what I like about this is that it feels like a B movie horror situation. It it, I guess it like, I don't know, it like it first of all it's like a lot shorter than any of the previous Jurassic Park movies, so it moves quickly. Um, we're introduced to these characters, these millionaire people, um, trick Alan Grant going to the island to see and to find their son eventually. Um, it's a very simple premise. They do it really quick. We're out in the park. We're out in the park very quick. I really like the Spinosaurus in this movie. You know, I'm talking about the good. Uh, the pterodactyl sequence in the bird cage. That was like that. That's probably in my like. That's definitely in my top three favorite scenes of the entire Jurassic Park franchise. That sequence, like seeing it walk on the bridge, coming out of the fog. I mean, it's so good. Also, the Billy redemption arc, pretty solid. I love how Alan Grant's back. Sorry, Ian, I love you, but Alan Grant's I like him a lot more. Um, okay, so the problem lies in that. Well, first of all, the Alan talking to a Velociraptor. I mean, people when they hate on this movie, they point that out. I mean, obviously, it's a really weird scene. I don't know why it was put in there, but yeah. So obviously that and like Jurassic Park 3, like its runtime also is used against it because you're not given time to really develop any of the characters any further. It suspends your disbelief multiple times. Um, the Spinosaurus is really cool, but also some sequences with it are not as good as they probably should be. But I like how we have a central main villain of a dinosaur, which didn't really happen in two, and it didn't really happen in the first one. But the first one works on a completely different level than this. Um, so yeah, Jurassic Park 3, I have a soft spot for it. Alan Grant returns. I mean, the Kirby's are kind of annoying, um, but I like it. They're fine. They're fine. They're rich people that are crazy, and the lady's scream does get annoying at times throughout the movie. But I mean, it's what happens when you're in a giant uh, stranded island with a bunch of dinosaurs. Um, so yeah, Jurassic Park 3 number 4. Next up, we got the newest release in the franchise, Jurassic World Dominion. You know what? I did write like a tiny review, so we'll just read it if I can find it. Where is it? Huh? Let me look for it. Read review. Alrighty, so I said Jurassic World Dominion. It's a Transformers movie with dinosaurs. Took some things from previous movies I didn't like, but brought back characters and ideas I did like. Solid conclusion of the franchise. I also like dinosaurs, and there's a lot of dinosaurs. So yeah, it's pretty simple as that. Jurassic World Dominion is the conclusion of the epic conclusion of the Jurassic era. Although it's not at all. Okay. So as you can clearly see here, my favorite part about the movie was definitely the returning legacy characters coming back, having a pretty important role in this wacky story they were trying to tell. And yeah. So I saw this movie today actually. There's no reason to see by it's here. This movie makes you, compared to like any other one besides the first one, I think it does do a really good job at recapturing that, the magicalness of dinosaurs. The first one kind of made it a theme park sort of situation, and then the second one was just bad at that in general. This one, like the coexisting of the humans and dinosaurs, is really a cool thing that this movie touched up upon. I don't think they did it enough. I think you could have done a lot more, and you could have done a completely different thing from the secondary plot they were going for. But maybe that was the main plot. I don't even know what. There's two major plot lines in this movie, and they're like. Actually, there's. Yeah, no. There's two major plot. These ads are annoying me. There's two major plot lines in this movie that could have been their own movies, except one of them I would not have watched. So one part of the movie is we're back with the girl from Fallen Kingdom. That's like the first cloned human. Word got out or something, and she's being wanted, and then she gets taken away by a giant CEO company that takes care of the dinosaurs now, I guess. That's not even the crazy plot line that I was referring to. Um, I did like Maisie. I think that's her name. I did like her character. I liked her a lot more in this one than the Fallen Kingdom one because she wanted to discover her past. Yada yada yada. She was being a brat teenage girl, which is when you don't know where you come from and you're thrown into like a situation like this where you're wanted. You'd like to know, and it was kind of wholesome. Cannot lie. But then you had the side plot line where I guess. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into detail. But there's these bugs that are, like, going to destroy the planet? Huh? What? I came to watch dinosaurs, not trying to figure out how to stop a bug. It's call a bug exterminator. Okay, no, but anyways, these are like genetically modified prehistoric bugs that are like 3 feet long locusts and are kind of scary. They're not scary, but when they swarm, they're kind of scary. But anyways, Jurassic Dominion, I did actually enjoy it, as you can see, somehow through the whatever convoluted plot lines they were trying to tell. I enjoyed it because I think it brought back the magicalness of dinosaurs, which has been missing for decades. Um, the action scenes were might be the best in the franchise, just straight up. And some of like the cinematography and some of the shots that Cullen Trevorrow did was like spectacular. It was like jaw dropping. Um, Also, there's like so many dinosaurs in this compared to like any other Jurassic Park movie, and it was cool to see like really unique ones. Some with feathers. Who would have guessed? And yeah, I really enjoyed it. There is a lot of like when you like I'm trying to think about what was in this movie, and there's so many things. There was like the Syndrome's side chick from The Incredibles. There was an actor that looked exactly like her who was also evil. The stupid laser pointing raptors were in this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm kind of spoiling it, but I don't really care because it sucked. Or that part of it sucked at least. There's like kidnappers and there's oh my god. Oh, and then Blue's kid was also kidnapped and oh my god, evil CEO man. Oh yeah, this plot was convoluted as heck, but there was like sequences that were really good, and then also the legacy cast coming together, just talking to each other, doing this and that, going on their own side quests, doing all sorts of stuff. That was so much fun to watch, and they still got it after all these years. The ending was okay. So conclusion in quotes. I mean, that's just an objectively bad word to describe this. This didn't conclude anything. It just concluded Maisie's story arc that was nowhere to be found in the first movie. So I don't know what this concluded. Also, the ending does not make any sense, but I won't really be talking about the ending. I'm just spoiling this. I'm sorry if you didn't want to spoil, but I don't really care. Uh, yeah, I compared it to Transformers because there's a lot of Big Bang action, but with that sounded wrong. There's a lot of action with instead of Transformers, it's dinosaurs. There was evil dinosaurs, but who cares? There's evil CEO man. There's actually a lot of there's two really good side characters that are introduced into this. We were teased about some of their backgrounds, and it makes me want to have more of them. Although there's no way they're making another movie after how much the critics have destroyed it. Um, yeah, yeah, lots of cool moments, and clearly I had a fun time with it. As crazy as the plot was, or plots were, I really enjoyed it. So this is a guilty pleasure movie. Like it really is. If you don't enjoy it, I understand why. But if you do enjoy it, I definitely understand why. So yeah, there's that. Number two, I think it's pretty obvious. Number two is Jurassic World. This is what people call a Taco Bell movie. You like it, but you know it's not good for you. Um, so this has a lot of interesting ideas. First of all, Kingpin is in it. Okay, never mind. Uh, Lots of funny actors in this, to be honest. We get Chris Pratt. He's a raptor. Oh, I forgot about Jurassic World Dominion. When Chris Pratt or any character goes like this, I immediately cringe. Like when there's like, okay, does Imagine Bumblebee here? He's like, but then sometimes it doesn't work, and they kind of make a meme out of it, so it's sort of funny. Um, yeah, Jurassic World. What's good? It's a great way to return to the franchise. Um, there's a lot of cool things. I absolutely loved the Indominus Rex. The final battle was really satisfying. Um, Raptor training is definitely interesting. I feel like it's a cool, fresh idea, but it also kind of like, especially making it like another theme park where people are just going around not caring about. Like some people are like, "Ooh, dinosaurs," and some people like the older brother who's like, "I just care about girls." It loses the magic of that Jurassic Park experience, um, and the magical nature of the dinosaurs. Um, yeah, Jurassic World, Indominus Rex goes on the loose. I think it's really the the genetic stuff in this was really interesting. Um, I mean, it was also interesting in its predecessors, but this one, I don't know. The combination of DNA to make a really cool dinosaur, I think was a pretty good idea on their end. Um, there's definitely a lot of problems with this movie. I mean, with really, there's a lot of problems with the other Jurassic Park movies, except for the first one. There's nothing wrong with it. But I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Chris Pratt. There's the kids, love interest, saving the dinosaurs, your daily tasks. Um, but yeah, I thought it was a fun adventure, fun thrill ride. The Indominus Rex, I really did like. Might be the best Jurassic Park like evil like main villain, I guess, because I mean the first one didn't really have like a main villain dinosaur, I guess. Velociraptor scared the crap out of me. But anyways, sorry I didn't really. I mean, Jurassic World is objectively the second best one of the franchise, unless you were born before the year 2000 and saw uh, Jurassic World 2 and were like, this is amazing. But yeah, I think this is a really good return to form for the franchise. So yeah, that's Jurassic World. Number one, without a doubt, the original Jurassic Park. This one is magical. This one is one of my favorite movies of all time. Um, just just the jaw dropping nature of this film. uh, just team of humans going to a park of dinosaurs is such an like interesting original idea. And on top of that, we have a really fun group of characters that uh, go out on this adventure. And the way Steven Spielberg does this is just one of a kind. Um, yeah, it's like if you've never seen Jurassic Park, then I don't know what you've been doing with your life. I mean, the thrills, the suspense, like the mythicality of the dinosaurs, and just the scene where Alan Grant takes off his glasses and he's like, "Whoa!" I mean, it is so good, and yeah, it's easy 5 star. One of my favorite movies of all time. I would literally watch this any day of the week. Samuel Jackson is in this one. Bet you didn't remember that. Um, and yeah, it's just so good. And you're rooting for this cast of characters throughout the entire time. I mean, obviously Ian Malcolm's the best one, but like still. Okay. Best that comedic relief. He cannot. I'm sorry, but he cannot lead his own movie. The Lost World Jurassic Park fans going crazy right now. Um, but yeah, just seeing how the creatures were created, seeing how scary the velociraptors were, seeing the T-Rex in the rain. Oh my goodness, the animatronic work here, fantastic. Everything about this movie is amazing. I don't think I can point out a single flaw. Well, I mean, I guess like the villain plot where he's gonna steal DNA, it's kind of stupid, but the Dilophosaurus just absolutely shredded the funny '90s actor that I don't remember the name of. Like, is his name Bob or like Wade? Wayne Knight. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Steven Spielberg, for Spielberg for making a fantastic movie that kickstarted off this interesting franchise. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments section how you'd rank the Jurassic Park movies. So you can see this is a very divisive list, and I don't think a single person in the universe has the same exact list as me, especially after seeing uh, Jurassic World Dominion. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Have a good day.